What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Syn Blackblade, and I'd like to welcome you guys to a brand new vlog series featuring the split arrow room sweeper build. Now, let's get into the build proper first. What is wrong with me? I seem to can't talk. Anyway, we are going to be using the ranger for this build. Starting off with getting some attack speeds over here, and of course getting some projectile damage, ending with ballistic mastery. We did go down over here to get the primal spirit and the heart of oak, and then we went to the right side to get some bow damage and attack speeds, ending with the aspect of eagle. And again, we went over to the right side and gotten the survivalist for the +1 maximum cold resistance. Since it's already on the way, you know, why not get it? And then we went down here. Again, this build will revolve around a crit build. So we did take some critical strike chance nodes over here, ending with Heartseeker. And then we went to the right side to get some bow damage and attack speed over there, ending with deadly draw. And then we went down to get some life nodes over here and ending with herbalism. And then we went down and we went over here to get some really powerful bow critical strike chance and multiplier nodes. Excuse me, ending with lethality. The lethality is one of the most powerful crit nodes in the game because it offers 50% increased critical strike chance with bows and 30% increased critical strike multiplier with bows. I can't talk! And add to that the 16% increased physical damage with bows. And then we went over to the left side to get some more life nodes over here, ending with thick skin. And then we did get some strength and intelligence nodes over here, both +30 for gem requirements and some gear requirements. And then we went down over here to get the King of the Hill. Now, the King of the Hill is also one of the most powerful skill nodes in the game when you are going with a critical, crit bow build, because it adds 80% increased critical strike chances with bows and adds a knockback effect when we score a critical when we score a critical strike. Of course, we did get the iron reflexes over here. We're to the left side to get the leather and steel, acceleration, and we've gotten some mana nodes over there. And then finally, we went up to get some life nodes over here and the blood drinker. We also got the mind drinker over here for some mana management. And then we went down over here to get the quickness. And then we've gotten all of the critical strike chance nodes over here, ending with the assassination. We went over to the left side here. We are now on the shadow skill tree to get some projectile damage. We did get the coordination. We did get the soul siphon over here again for some mana management. We did get the blood siphon over here for some life nodes, or for some additional life. What is wrong with me? And then we've ended by taking the trickery. We did get the infused over here for some additional power charge. And then finally, we've gotten all of the life and energy shield nodes over there. Now, we are at level 79. And with future levels, I plan on completing the circle of bow damage nodes over here, ending with heavy draw. And then for the succeeding levels, since I'm really enjoying the build, I'm going to get the evasion and life over here, some more evasion and life, evasion and life, evasion and life, evasion and life, and finally ending with finesse. Our life is at 3,495, which is actually pretty low, and I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to reach the minimum life requirement, which is 4K. But you know, up until now, I'm doing pretty well. Let's get into our gear. Now for our primary weapon, I'm going to be using the Death's Harp, simply because this is the best bow that I have. But it's not really necessary. If you guys could get, you know, a bow that has a huge amount of DPS, then go ahead and use that one instead. It's just that I couldn't really get any bow, you know, better than this one. Actually, I got one, which is the Chin Sol, but when in terms of damage, I am doing much more damage with the Death's Harp versus the Chin Sol. Alright, for our helm, we are going to be using the Rat's Nest for the global critical strike chance. For our gloves, we are going to use, since this is a crit build, it's imperative for us to use the Maligar's Virtuosity for the 50% increased global critical strike chance and the increased global critical strike multiplier. For the rest of the gear, it's very typical. We have life and resist over here. I'm using an Onyx amulet. We have life and resist for my other ring. Life and resist resist for my other ring, and for my quiver, I am using a quiver which has a global critical strike chance, some more increased global critical strike chance, and global critical strike multiplier, and plus 50 life. I am lacking some resistances over there, but that is okay because I've already maxed it out through the use or through my other the other parts of my gear. For my chest piece, I am going to be using this one. It's very typical, you know, life and 3 resistances. For our belt, you know, life and resistances, and for our boots, life, resistance, and movement speed. Now, for what is attached to our split arrow, what's attached there is increased critical damage, chain, faster attacks, and power charge on critical. For our other gems, we are going to be using Grace with Herald of Thunder and Herald of Ice for our auras, attached of course to the reduced mana. For our curse, we are going to be using the Assassin's Mark attached to Empower, Grace, and we have some portal over there. You can use the elemental weakness as your aura, as your no, not aura, as your curse if you're doing pretty good with your critical strike chances. But for me, I'm not doing that well, so I'm still using the Assassin's Mark. For our other gems, we are going to be using the range attack totem attached to faster attacks, and puncture, which is also attached to greater multiple projectiles. For other gems, we are going to be using the typical combination of CWDT, enduring cry, increased duration, and immortal call for our added survivability. Now for other stats, our split arrow is doing 3,240 DPS with a critical strike chance of 48%. That goes up to around 61%-ish when we have all our power charges, and our critical strike chance multiplier is 755%. When it comes to our defense, we have capped out everything with our chaos resistance sitting at -50%. Our armor is at 6,920 with an estimated physical damage reduction of only 41%. Alright, so I guess that's about it. Let's get into some gameplay. The build has been doing quite well, and I do apologize if I'm getting some desyncs. I have no idea why, but I have been getting desyncs since only today. But yesterday I've been doing good when it comes to when it comes into the game itself. So I'm not exactly sure why I'm getting so much desyncs today. But anyway, so as you can see, the build is working quite well. Oh my god, desync again. We are killing monsters at a very good rate. Why can't I talk this day? I have no idea. There's just those days where you can't talk properly. Oh, well, anyway. So let's go ahead and find coal. So as you can see, the build is actually quite powerful, considering that my bow has a very low DPS, only at 139. So I'm still, hunting, or I'm still looking for that particular bow. Probably, if I could get it to around 180 DPS, that will be good. Okay, so this is coal already. Let's just cast some... oh no, my god, hold on. Fuck. I just hate it when that happens. And then let's curse him. Come on, die already. Okay, let's cast the totem again for some distraction. Whoa, get away from me, you fuck nuggets. Anyway, come on, stop hiding, come here. Alright, there you go. Come on, Cole. Okay, he's already almost dead, and he is dead. Wow, there's a lot of, he dropped a lot of rare. So I guess that's about it. Let's get into some more gameplay because we still have time. So yeah, with regards to map, I've been able to do level maps up until to level 72. I haven't done anything higher than that one simply because I ran out of maps. So yeah, I actually used up all of my maps when I was doing the ball lightning crit. The shadow ball lightning build. So yeah, I was kind of enjoying that build much more. But considerably, this build is also really powerful and very competitive. Just don't get maps which has a physical reflect mod in it. You will die because of the chain effect of the of the skill, and you know that's going to literally one-shot you with one strike. And when that crits, you know, it could potentially kill you with, you know, a couple of blows. Alright, so I guess, hold on, let's just get into, we still have more time. Let's just get into a really good pack over here, and then we're going to end the video. Okay, so this is one good pack here. I am getting so much desync, that is desync. God, what is wrong with my connection? Anyway, so we have a proximity shield guy over here. Alright, quick kill over there, and some more enemies over here. So as you can see, you know, the build is actually doing pretty well, and I'm actually quite surprised by it too. Okay, so we have a strong box over here. Let's identify that first, so that we don't get contains mirrored items. Okay, cast lightning star. Okay, that's no problem. Come on, die already. All right, that's good. And we didn't get anything good. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, either way, so that's about it for this episode, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'm gonna see you guys on the next one of my video. Have a good one. Elemental, shit, what do you call that? God, the elemental reflect mobs, yeah, that, God, it took me a while to remember that. But anyway, alright, so as you